We welcome in Hatchet from his tour of cattle country. Welcome back. Yeah, that's right. Tell you one thing. You know a dude is really balling when the vacation is Houston.
Hatchet man.
Houston.
I was in Dallas.
Whatever. They're all the same.
He had to go see the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
Poor bastard.
Woo! Man, we have got to get into this because the only thing better than one dumb decision is two. Because, does it really give us a buffet. So I want to start the show, and I'm going to make it nice and easy for you. We have two of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Truthfully. And we need to separate, and we need to really prioritize which one is just dumber than the other. Let me throw the number out. 248-539-9797. You have two options. Option one took place on Saturday. Michigan State scores a basically meaningless touchdown late to make the score look decent. Down now 30-23 and setting up for an extra point. Or not. Mark Dantonio proceeds to go for two. Why? No one can tell me. Mark Dantonio's explanation is, well, we're going to claw and scratch and we want the points. Okay.
Rambled.
So my point is, all you need to do is kick the extra point, be down 30-24, onside kick. Now, with 1 second to go, I do understand the odds of anything happening that produce you with the ball and a chance to throw a Hail Mary aren't great. They're kind of the same odds of you blocking a punt, scooping, and scoring it, but I digress. You would at least have a chance. Dantonio didn't feel that way. Okay, so that's one. Option B, or two, is Jim Caldwell on Sunday, onside kicking with nearly 3 minutes to go, all three timeouts, and a fourth stoppage at the 2-minute warning. Now, we've covered that decision top to bottom. I don't need to explain why it's stupid. I'm asking you right now, in a battle royale of boner jam decisions, which dumb decision reigns supreme? Dantonio going for two and giving himself no chance, or Caldwell's onside kick with almost 3 minutes to go? Mind you, they're both bad. 248-539-9797. Now, for me, it's very, very simple. I will always take the decision that has the bigger impact on the actual game. Therefore, I do believe the dumber decision belongs to Caldwell. His team was in a football game. Almost 3 minutes to go. Multiple ways to still win it.
Sure.
The reason Dantonio's in competition here is because what he did is actually completely, utterly inexplicable. It doesn't have the same opportunity cost as Caldwell, but it's got a higher level of inexplicable nature.
True. However, the reason it's Dantonio for the dumber of the two, I think, personally, is because, A, you're right, it made zero sense. You could try to figure out, and we did yesterday, and there were some people that agreed, okay, maybe it's the best move for Caldwell to onside. That's the wrong move, but you can make a case even though it's a weak, pathetic case. With Dantonio, going for two, okay, if you get it, you're down by 5. You're still down by a touchdown. Okay, if you don't get it, you're still down by 6, right? Unless you fumble it, and then Jabril Peppers picks it up and runs it back for two of his own. Now, anything that could have happened with the 1 second could now not happen, and not that lost you the game, of course not, but I do believe that Mark Dantonio did this because he just wanted to make the score look prettier, because that, unfortunately, is the state of your football program, and that is why, without a doubt, that is the dumber move. Without a doubt. And the other thing, too, Mike, is think about what goes through your mind that you're going to go for two when you're down by 7. Like, what the hell are you thinking about? Add that to allowing your quarterback to throw the football at the end of the first half. It was a bad day, but this is just a bad
one has nothing to do with the other.
And I understand that.
All you're going to do is confuse the listener. So just don't do that. It's A or B.
it's A, which is the Dantonio call.
But the opportunity cost is what separates it from me. You still needed an act of God to somehow win the game.
Yeah, but you got an act of God last year.
Which is every reason you're not going to get another. I'm making the point. I can't make any sense of it. I can't defend it. But it didn't cost his team as much as it cost Caldwell. I mean...
Can I ask you a favor? Sure. I want to play Dantonio's explanation. I do believe this audio will seal his own fate in the dumber of the two moves. Check this out. And I did that for a fact.
I'm going to keep scratching for every inch and every point that we can possibly get. So when there's 1 second on the clock, we're going to go for 2, even if it's a mental game to kick the thing and lose by 6 points. At that point in time, we're probably losing the game. I don't see any foreseeable way that we can scoop up a ball because it's not legal to scoop up a ball and score on an onside kick.
Okay, what am I waiting for?
Well, first of all, the explanation's wrong. You could kick the ball downfield and hope for a penalty or something. And by the way, if you recover an onside kick, I do believe no time goes off the clock.
Okay, but
so you could have done it that way too.
No.
And then he talks about the mental game being up by 6 instead of 5. What do you think that's about, Mike?
Riggs, I don't know. I can't explain it.
I just see no point for it. That's why that, to me, is the dumber play. They weren't going to win the game regardless. I get that. But why do it in that situation? That, to me, is like, oh, yeah, we only lost by 5 instead of 6. Look at us. Everybody expected us to get blown out. I just think it's such a pathetic play.
That really bothers you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because I know what it is. I know what it is. To me, it's Harbaugh's in Dantonio's head. And he managed that game every way to get any little edge he possibly could see fit.
Okay.
And yeah, I truly believe at the end of the day, he wanted to say we only lost by 5.
I want to congratulate you on overturning the boat 9 minutes into the show. We're now talking about something completely and utterly different. I'm not doing that right now. You want to do that and do that little dance, you can do it, but not in the midst of this A or B. This is what you don't understand. You confuse people. I want to know which one's dumber. I don't want to go inside your mind with the unbelievable level of bitterness and vitriol and anger and hatred. We can do it after this, but they are distinctly...
That is my fault.
You go down these pathways, and I have to grab you by the collar and pull you back and go, no, don't go through that door. Then I shut the door, I grab you by the shoulders, and I put you back and go down the hallway.
Great. Now I'm my 10-month-old. Okay, good.
248-539-9797. We'll get to Rieger psychologically analyzing Dantonio and all his insecurities later in the program. Which decision was more reprehensible? Dantonio's bizarro two-point conversion or Caldwell's bizarro onside kick? And remember, there are those who defended Caldwell's decision. Nobody defended Dantonio's. Keep that in mind. 248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. Also want to let you know, Hatchet ordered himself lunch and didn't ask anybody else on the staff.
Thanks, Hatchet.
Congratulations to him. It's his world, and we just live in it.
What do you want to say?
We want to say that you're selfish. That's what we want to say.
And he gets so upset when we do it to him.
And here's the best part. I was not in need of lunch today, but do you know who the hungriest guy in this staff is today? It was poor Sully. Sully goes, man, I'm starving. Let me go see if Hatchet wants lunch. Sully came out of the studio and goes, unbelievable. He already ordered food and didn't even ask me.
And Sully has not ate yet. He's withering away.
It just hurts because I literally just, and Roberto can attest this, I just said to David, you know what? It's great to have you back. I missed you. It's not the same when you're not in the chair next to me.
You know what he said to you?
Stab me in the back.
Hush up, white man. I'm eating my fries.
You guys share literally like a 5-inch space together. So sad.
Listen here, forehead.
Colored is fine.
It's unbelievable. Mike Valenti here for Capital Mortgage Funding. We